Welcome to the show, brother.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing, man? You're in camp right now in Colorado. What's going on out there?
I just been working hard. I've been putting the work in, and so I'm just ready to fight now. So I leave to Vegas tomorrow, and I'm just ready to put that work in Saturday.
Absolutely, it's fight week ahead of us. Check this out. A lot of people have been dissing Floyd Mayweather with his fight against Logan Paul. People say, oh, he looked bad. He didn't look good. He's 44 years old. You were one of the only ones that said, damn, there's still things that I can learn from Floyd now. What were those things?
I learned a lot watching him. So you gotta realize, like, a lot of people don't know nothing about boxing. So
right.
They don't understand the fact that Floyd is in there with a 200-pound dude. I don't care if he's not that good or whatever it is. He's 200 pounds.
Yes.
For Floyd to be walking him back, bullying him, and then pushing him around the ring, like, that is like greatness in his own way. Mm-hmm. Being that Floyd is 150-something pounds soaking wet. And just like the distance, distance. His defense and his reflexes was still there.
Yep.
He wasn't taking no big punches. If you watch, you'll see little like shoulder roll counters coming right back. Like just sitting there watching, it's beautiful to see Floyd Mayweather back in the ring. And like, I'm not a fan of YouTube boxing. I wasn't even planning on watching it. Only reason why I really was watching it was because Jared Hurd was on the card and he did a training camp with me. But like I said, just watching Floyd, it was beautiful to see him in there with that big 200-pound dude and him walking him around and stepping back, knowing this distance, still knowing right hands, coming over, touching the body, short shots. Like, everything that I seen from Floyd was just like amazing to see a dude over 40 years old do.
Well, you call yourself, the next Floyd Mayweather, even though you have your own style, but another person who says that he's the reincarnation of Floyd Mayweather is Devin Haney, and he just had a pretty tough, he dominated, but he had a fight with Jorge Linares. What'd you think about his performance?
I thought it was a great performance. I think that nobody did like Linares like that. He made Linares look like easy work. Everybody who been in a fight with Linares had trouble as far as Luke Campbell, Lomachenko, they had trouble. I think that Devin just he gotta mature a little bit. That's all I say. I feel like he gotta not try to fight for the fans. Cause it was at times where it's like, I feel like he probably would have got the knockout doing what he was doing early on instead of trying to please the fans. So that was the main thing that's the only thing I felt he did wrong. But I thought it was a beautiful performance.
Yeah, sometimes fighters get caught up in that. Even Floyd himself, I seen him training for Cotto back in 2012. I was in the gym and he was training to fight him toe to toe. He was That's why, Cotto bloodied his nose, because he wasn't the normal Floyd. He wanted to please the fans. So sometimes even the best get caught up in trying to please the fans after so much negativity is thrown on your career,
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, so how much do you really know about your opponent, Jeremiah?
I really don't know like too much. I'm going in there like real blind.
Like you amateur.
Yeah, I don't know too much. I know that he got a big punch. I know that he's tall. And a tall fighter with a big punch can give a lot of people trouble. So I got to be on my P's and Q's regardless.
All right, so you're in 130, and I'm one of the people who say, let's not rush Shakur. Let him get straps at 130 before we mention him at 135. But is it a little bit tempting to go to 135 when you see how much press they're getting, when you see that they're calling them the Four Kings and all of that?
Nah, not really. At the end of the day, I'm really I'm a smart thinker, and I know right now everybody gonna get their credit, and we not gonna get the big fights right now, and these dudes gonna fight whoever they fight in. But it's about the long run. Like, it's about down the line from now. 10 years later, I'll be 33. I want to be pound for pound and running the sport of boxing by then. I think that's what's more important to me. So I ain't in no rush to go up and fight 135 when I could conquer 130 first. like I said, it's a lot of smoke at 130. You got Oscar Valdez, Leo still here, Tank here, Tank halfway here. You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Jamel, like it's smoke still here. So I only got 1 belt at 126. I didn't get a belt at 30 yet. So like I said, I'm not really in no big rush.
Okay, you know you're gonna have to talk to me about, you know, that incident when Jamel was eating. He was sitting next to Nelson. You know, he was eating. It looked like you crashed his party. I know, you know, y'all may be cool to some degree, but what was that about? How much seriousness was there?
See, I'm a real person, so at the end of the day, I play a lot. I like to play a lot, and I play. It's some serious in there because like if we really fight, I'm really letting it be known that I'm gonna beat your or be his. It's basically like it's serious, but at the end of the day, it's like for me, it's Jamel. Like Jamel, he not like no confrontational type of person. He don't. Someone like that day, that wasn't the first time we seen each other that day. I went to the gym earlier, and I walked in the gym. Mind you, I'm in training camp getting ready for this fight. I walked in the gym. I see him in the gym, and it's like, yeah, I see Jamel in the gym, and I just went straight up to him and started talking. Cause it's like at the end of the day, you gotta realize I talk about him when he's not here. When he's not here, I'm talking to his coaches. Mind you, I train in the same facility as his team, and we close with his team. So I talk to his coaches daily. Oh, I'm gonna beat Jamel. I'm gonna da-da-da. I talk to them daily. So I can't just talk to them. And then when Jamel come, not talk to him too. I'm gonna tell him the same thing that I said when he wasn't there. When he there. So like I said, like it's some seriousness in it, but I can't take Jamel serious. Jamel he ain't that type of person. Like for me, at the end of the day, it's business.
Right. So you say you train in the same facility. What is it like training with, you know, one of the best in the world, Bud Crawford?
It's definitely amazing. He made me more competitive, and I'm like crazy competitive. But I think he might be the only person I seen ever just as competitive as me. Like the very first day of my camp, he was in training camp getting ready for Pacquiao because he thought he was gonna be fighting Pacquiao at the time. I just jumped off the plane. I drove from Denver, Colorado to Colorado Springs. It's like an hour and 30-minute flight. I get there. I get to Colorado Springs. They stay Bud at the gym sparring. So I'm like, I'm gonna go over there and watch Bud spar. I end up going over there to watch him spar. And as soon as I get in the gym, I'm like, I start talking to him. I'm like, you look slow, champ. Like, but I'm just playing around, like just his head a little bit.
Right.
Cause he always like a big critic on me. Anything that I do wrong, he'll tell me. So I tell him like, you look slow, champ. He tell me to, if I look slow, strap up. So I'm like, what? Like, you know me, like, I strap up anytime, and everybody in the gym looking, mind you, I just got off the flight. He just did probably like 10 rounds already. He's still talking to me, so I go to the car, I go grab all my me and him end up doing like 8 rounds straight, but it's like fresh off the plane. Right. He fresh off of doing 8 rounds, and it's like 2 people who just competitive. Like, it don't matter time, anywhere, time, place. We gonna have to spar because it's like we competitive at the end of the day.
Have you ever given Bud Crawford that work though?
Man, I don't speak on sparring. I know I ain't gonna speak on sparring. That's my brother at the end of the day. It's great work. That's all I'm gonna say.
No doubt.
He a great fighter. He one of the best fighters I've ever been in the ring with.
Best fighter in the world, man. I've seen Floyd train before, and I used to say I've never seen nobody train like that until I seen Crawford train. He's a beast. All right, listen, before you go, I want to play this game called the Standing 8. I'm just going to ask you 8 rapid fire questions, and I need you to answer them as quick as possible without even thinking. Are you ready?
Yeah.
When you retire, would you fight a YouTuber or an MMA guy?
A YouTuber.
More money.
Yeah.
All right, pick one and lose the other. Boxing or money? You can't have them both. You can only have one.
Damn, that's like hard. Shit, see, if I say boxing, I'm being selfish because I'll be thinking about myself.
You're a good brother, man.
money just because of the fact that I got family and I gotta feed my family. But I love boxing, so it'd be so hard for me not to be able to box.
You're a good brother, man, and I pray that God continues to bless you. I love that you take care of your family. Usually people with kids say that. You're talking about your mom and your siblings. You're a good man. Okay, name one thing that you're better than Crawford at.
Call of Duty.
All right, video game, no doubt. Okay, create the Shakur Stevenson sandwich.
Oh, see, I probably had some wild on my sandwich. Probably like some pizza. Put pizza on the sandwich with turkey bacon. I might throw a burger on there with it and throw some honey mustard on there.
I ain't never going out to eat with you. I'm coming to Vegas and I was gonna go to dinner with you after the fight, but nah, I ain't messing with you. I ain't going to your restaurant. All right, what's your next big purchase?
Next big purchase, my mother's house.
Oh, you didn't get that yet?
Nah, I got her another spot, but like something had happened with it, and like happened. So now I'm just trying, get her another spot.
Okay, who's the scariest puncher in boxing today?
Deontay Wilder.
Gervonta Davis or Oscar Valdez?
As far as if they fight,
yeah,
Gervonta Davis.
All right, Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua?
Tyson Fury.
There you have it. Standing 8. Listen, Shakur, man, you know you got 100% support from us, on behalf of Akim Barak. And we look forward to seeing you fight Saturday in Vegas, Jeremiah and NAKATHILA. Good luck, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.